Alright, the top 10 songs of the week for October 4th, 2021. The top 10 songs of the week are either pop or hip-hop. Hip-hop is dominating the charts right now and we're loving it. Lil Nas X has been on the charts for weeks with tracks from his newest album, Montero, and we are so proud of him. Also, Dua Lipa has been eating up the charts for months. Of course, Justin Bieber finds his way on the charts because he's the Beebsy Weebsy. At number 10, we've got Dua Lipa with Levitating. If you want me, I want you, baby, yeah, yeah. Well, I wish Dua Lipa's gorgeous and infectious in her newest music video, Levitating. The Baby is prominently featured on Levitating and he kills it. Dua Lipa condemned the Baby's homophobic comments after his Rolling Loud set. So at least we have this track to remember the two by. Rating 6 out of 10. Number 9, we got Drake featuring 21 Savage and Project Pat with Knife Talk. Nonsensical rapping and exaggerated phrases start Knife Talk off. 21 Savage drops a pretty weak verse shortly after with an appealing trap beat. The keyboard riff is probably the best thing about this track. Drake's nasally vocals come next, and once again he raps about how great and awesome he is. Yeah, we've heard it all before. Another boring Drake offering that will of course chart because he's Drake. Skip, next, repeat. Rating 3 out of 10. Number 8, Doja Cat featuring SZA, SZA, Kiss Me More. Ooh yeah, baby. Doja Cat and SZA offer a beautiful glimpse into our future on Mars. Well, a Mars that is filled with water and sexy African American women. SZA's vocals glide over these catchy grooves that almost remind me of Sugar Ray. Honestly, this track is what modern day surf rock sounds like. Well, what it would sound like, right? So rating 6 out of 10, not bad, not bad. Number 7, we've got Olivia Rodrigo, Good For You. Good For You is a good track with a mellow flow and some attitude. Olivia Rodrigo is the brunette Billie Eilish, except Billie Eilish is a little bit more original. Olivia Rodrigo relies on harmonies and grooves from other artists. Yes, she's very talented and a good singer, but this song is too reminiscent of Paramore's Misery Business. For that reason, she gets points knocked off. Plus, we are not 10 years old, and we are not angsty teens, so we can't really relate. So, yeah. Rating 5 out of 10. If it didn't sound like Misery Business, the song would be a 6. Number 6 is Ed Sheeran, Bad Habits. High budget and synthy, Ed Sheeran is a ginger vampire. Twilight, meet Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran has a beautiful voice, but the music that he writes is always generic. Bad Habits sounds like your typical electronic song with no personality, with Ed Sheeran vocals layered on top. Ed Sheeran writes songs for people who don't like music. This isn't a bad song, but it's not really a good song. Rating 4 out of 10. Number 5, Walker Hayes, Fancy Like. As far as country music goes, Fancy Like isn't that, it's not that fancy. The country bop has a modern feel, especially since he's trying to sound like a hip millennial. Almost rapping, Walker Hayes is mixing some rap cadences with a country pop feel. The guitar on this track really stands out, reminds me of some late 2000 Kid Rock vibes, ball with the ball, bang bang. This song is alright, rating 5.5 out of 10. Number 4, once again, Drake, of course, featuring Future and Young Thug, Way Too Sexy. Wow, another annoying Drake song. This time Drake is ripping off Right Said Fred's I'm Too Sexy, minus the personality of I'm Too Sexy, where these people actually think they're too sexy, so you don't get the whole irony thing that you did in the Right Said Fred song, which is what made it so brilliant. This isn't a funny song. Drake tries to be funny in the music video, but Drake isn't funny. The problem with Drake is that he thinks he's too freaking cool. Something about his flow and his vibe just gets on my nerves, Jesus. Then Future obnoxiously auto-tunes us to death. I really hope Future is not the future. This song is lame, but it is better than the last Drake song we reviewed because they're trying to be funny. Rating 3.5 out of 10. Sorry, Drake. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that because people love Drake, but man, it's just not my thing. Number 3, Lil Nas X featuring Jack Harlow, Industry Baby, Montero. Montero's a great freaking album. It's brilliant. There's so many unique offerings on Lil Nas X's newest album, and that starts with Industry Baby. Although this is far from my favorite track off that album, the music video is something else, I really would say. If you like a lot of naked men in a shower, then this song is perfect for you, I guess? Yeah. Lil Nas X is trying to normalize homosexuality, and that's great. We're cool with that. Lil Boosie would definitely not approve of this track. Rating 5 out of 10. Not the best off the album, but decent. Number 2, Kid LAROI and Justin Bieber, Stay. Oh, goodness gracious. Will Justin Bieber ever be interesting? I doubt it. The keyboard synth riff is hypnotic, but the overproduced vocals of Justin Bieber just don't do it for me. Justin Bieber really never has any interesting or catchy hooks that are, like, you know, clever. They're just kind of dumb and generic. But Kid LAROI, he does come through on this track. His chorus is pretty good. It's pretty fire. So that's the only thing that's saving this song from being a complete disaster. So because of that hook, we'll give this song a 4.5 out of 10. Good job, Kid LAROI. And number 1, Coldplay featuring BTS, My Universe, the collab that could have been a million times better, but fails miserably. Horrible. Generic pop riffs and cheesy futuristic graphics. What happened to Coldplay? Coldplay is cold, man. What happened? Coldplay was once upon a time one of the best modern rock bands, but now they've devolved into a cheesy pop band that, you know, it's hard to even listen to. A Rush of Blood to the Head, a masterpiece. Every song on that album, great, fantastic, amazing. Coldplay used to make iconic songs, and now they just sound like every other wannabe pop band that has no personality. My Universe, BTS rapping, oh no, Lord, goodness. Not my favorite. Rating, 4 out of 10. Top 10, the top 10 is truly disappointing and a little bit depressing. If this is the best that the music industry has to offer, then that makes me a little bit sad. Go support local rappers and local musicians instead, and hopefully we can start to see more interesting people climb the Billboard 100 charts, because this is a little bit depressing. If I never have to hear another Drake song, then I would be okay with that. Check out our website for more hip-hop, for our marketing services, and please drop a like, subscribe. Please, it will really help us out. Thank you.